I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. It's mainly my stomach. I was supposed to go somewhere, but I had to let my peeps know I can't go. But I'm chilling. I don't want to be TMI, so that's enough information about that. But I also was just watching a YouTuber that I subscribe to, 16 Leo, and this is a good topic to talk about because he was mainly reviewing and doing a commentary or more, I don't know, funny side. It was a tad bit funny, but it was more serious about Gabby Hanna and her recent TikToks since August 25th. Now this is September 3rd, I believe. Echo, what's today's date?
Today is Saturday, September 3rd.
Yeah, like I said. So, I'm not gonna go first. Oh yeah, this is what. This is like, I don't remember what is this. Is a boss battle? I know what it is now. Anyway, they're worse than roaches. They're like mosquitoes mixed with a bee, mixed with a dragonfly for how big their flat wings are.
More.
Right? Pissed. Yeah. All right, run. Don't. No, you're too close. Oh crap. Ah. Isn't there another thing to like? Oh god. No. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Is that the one I thought I killed? Yeah, it's dead. Oh, okay, so it only takes 2 bullets to kill them with the shotgun. A shotty hottie. Dang. It really, it's really bad. It is really bad. So, dang it. I didn't want to use this. I'm gonna buy some more because now that I use them both, they're gonna sell. Okay. So, I watched the video, like I was saying. Damn. Okay, let me let me do this first, and then I'll get back to that. Yeah. That wasn't so bad. Yes. Okay. So, me watching as somebody who has bipolar disorder and watching Gabby Hanna, it was disturbing because she's saying a lot of things that don't make sense, and it may seem like it makes sense to her, and I'm not gonna go into like detail of, I'm just like how 16 Leo was concerned. I was concerned as well because, well, like, he asked valid questions. Where are her parents in this situation? Where is her like manager or whatever, PR, whatever the case may be? Her friends weren't really there, and something that usually I experience when I have a manic episode and I'm on social media, it's best to stay off because to them it's just entertainment. Everybody, of course, but a lot of people that don't understand that it's a manic episode just easy or whatever, even though it's really a derogatory term in a sense, because I don't take offense to it because a lot of people say crazy very loosely, and it's like, you know, it shouldn't be sensitive of words. It just depends on the word and how you're saying it, especially if the person doesn't know anything about like mental health. they don't teach this in school, like from elementary to high school. You learn about sex faster than you learn about your mental health. But then when you become an adult and actually come, like I was diagnosed at 16, and I wasn't educated about bipolar disorder or mental health, and my family, um, they had to learn through my experience, and especially my parents, like my mother was wholeheartedly there for me and supportive. She had to really show everybody else in my family that, even though I'm going through something, and my mom's side of the family was more understanding, to be honest, where they still see me as me, and that's fine. But it's just the fact that when you're really in the grit of experiencing the low, that um the low one meaning the manic episodes become very like disturbing, and it's it's misunderstood. I'm not saying everybody is the same. No, definitely not. Everybody's episode that has bipolar disorder, or if somebody has like a mental health, like you're not gonna feel the same way if you're depressed and have bipolar disorder, just like somebody who doesn't have depression and have bipolar disorder, but they might have schizoaffective or schizophrenia because they might hear voices. But at the same time, the general questions that I get from like my psychiatrist, do you hear, like now no, I already like laid down how I experience. Please don't ask me do I hear voices, because I don't. And at the same time, it seems like there wasn't a support system for Gabby Hanna, or she's ignoring it. People, okay, somebody said text her when she said, like, she posted, somebody, a stranger, found her address and came to her house, oh, because they needed to use the restroom. And then they're just hanging out with her. And then I guess she got a grip of reality and told him to get out, because there's like, she would say in the video, you know who I really am, and you lied and made it seem like you did it, and then told him to get out. She even yelled, but the police came and checked on her, and there was a valid point that she may have, played the part, I say, or, spoke to them like everything was okay. And but at the same time, if the police are called 3 times on an awareness check to see, I mean, come on, 3 times and they still didn't realize something's wrong. I mean, she wasn't doing anything out of danger, but at the same time, now they're making sure after 3 times it has to be some type of, well, do you have somebody you can talk to or something? I don't know, I wasn't there obviously, but at the same time, it's she's talking about like things that I didn't even notice, but when I did realize when I was observing, of course, outside looking in, it's not even cringe, it's more like, damn. I start thinking about when I have manic episodes and people are around me, it's I'm not paying attention to anything. I'm just doing, and it's not right, because I don't self-harm, but I am harming myself in the sense of where I don't know where I am, more likely. Um, if I'm in a safeness of my own, sometimes even being in your home can be like, you don't know where that is, if that makes any sense. Where I'm trying to describe what my experience. I don't want to go on. Yes, I'm talking about Gabby Hanna, but I'm not her. I'm just sympathizing with her because I have experienced manic episodes where from a low point, and then that manic high of her feeling like at that point she feels like a superhero, or what she's all she was talking about, that like it's a bigger, she's bigger than herself, like where it's a religious situation. And obviously her talking about God and singing songs about God, and then talking about she wants to save the planet. um it's obviously a manic episode, but at the same time, it's scary for me because I'll be like, I remember having manic episodes even recently and me not making sense. That's the point. She's not making any sense. And then the main thing where when I was having a manic episode, I can't watch TV, I can't look at my phone and stuff like that because it confuses me and I'm already disturbed where I'm not making any sense of what's happening. So it scares me. With her, it seems like, I don't know, I can't really describe it, but it is disturbing because, in a lack of a better term, it just makes me realize how there's not a lot of people. There is a lot of people on the internet that have mental disorders or mental health problems, and it's not being helped. So when she comes out of this manic episode, I hope she gets help, of course, but then learn from this experience and help somebody else that have it. Maybe somebody who sees that those 100 and something videos will be like, wow, from that experience, I think I will need help too. Or something like, kind of like a video of hi, it wasn't really making a lot of sense. I was having a manic episode. If you have like something to help other people learn that this is really serious, and the people on TikTok, I've talked about this in a previous video, that fake mental illness or fake like Tourette's and all this other stuff, that's really messed up just for likes, just to get clout. I don't use that term lightly, but at the same time, that's messed up. That's just like people faking being disabled, not just mentally, but physically. And I'm definitely sure people who have a TikTok or watch TikToks, seeing somebody faking it for clout, it is messed up because this is actually people's lives and they're trying to get money off of that. And I don't want to get too deep into that because I don't watch TikToks like that. I'm barely on TikTok. I mean, I made a TikTok in a minute. I made one recently because I thought it would be funny that somebody threw out a teddy bear. It was a big teddy bear, like it looked like one of those costume ones that people dance in a TikTok. And I'm just like, dang, they threw out my homie. I thought it was funny, but at the same time, when I have manic episodes, there was in 2016 I was posting things that did not make sense, and that's why it became relative in that sense, because I'm talking about things it's like, what is she talking about? And to me, I didn't know what I was talking about either. It's just what was coming out of my, like, whatever I was thinking, it wasn't rational. And that's what I see with Gabby Hanna. Am I relating to her in a sense like, oh, I understand what she... No, I don't completely understand what's going on. And her keeps saying that she's okay to guarantee to her viewers, if you're okay, get off the damn phone. Because it's a cry for help. It does seem like that to me. Get off the damn phone. I'm one, like, yeah, I do YouTube. I don't do it all the time. I know consistency helps with getting more views, but I would rather do something like a good video that's meaningful like this, and I might do an Instagram and TikTok. I do the same videos, like I'll upload them on there, and sometimes I do shorts on here that I think are funny, but the long videos like this are more meaningful to me because I'm not doing this to get a whole bunch of views and get people to like it so I can be famous or make money. I'm doing this because this is one of my coping mechanisms. And at the same time, I would hope to have people learn from what I'm telling them, but also if they feel like, wow, that kind of actually relates to me, or that makes sense, or, you know, they have questions. I would prefer like go from my experience, but I would definitely let somebody know I am not a doctor. I might at least say that at the beginning of every video. I am not a doctor. I do not have my PhD in psychiatry, or I'm not a psychologist. I don't mind listening to people because I care, in the sense of I'm not just listening to wait for my turn to talk as much as I sometimes do at depending on the situation, because there are some people that are narcissists that just loves to talk, where I'm not talking just to be heard. I have substance to the conversation, and I stopped playing. But anyway, I just wanted to voice express that, because that door, I think I came from that. No, I came from this door? No. Okay, I got it now. That's not a door, that's a switch. But anyway. Yeah. Dang it! They're about to come, aren't they? And I'm about to run! How did they make those? So gross. Anyway, sometimes when I post on like Instagram and stuff like that, I'm mainly just chill. What I mean by that is like I'm naturally without mania and stuff, and I'm taking my medication. And okay, you could say normal. I haven't. I don't use that term because I don't feel like I'm just chilling, where I'm saying like I'm calm. I can think rationally instead of irrational. Um, I don't hear voices, and I take my medication on a regular day basis. And we used to go to a program, because something I don't think people tell in movies and media. When you're in the hospital and you're about to be discharged, you have to be in a program, or like a outpatient program, or you have to have a psychiatrist or therapist. So I already have one. I have both, psychiatrist and a therapist. So the most recent time I went to the hospital was around this year in May. I haven't gone to the hospital ever since then, and before that it's been 3 years actually, since 2020. But at the same time, uh this recent time, that was the first time in a long time, and the only time I went to the hospital. I was doing fine, but at the same time, as there was a lot going on with my job, um I was in a site, because I'm a security guard. I was in a site that took a toll on me mentally, and it gave me an anxiety attack and a manic attack. Um, Not a manic attack, actually, anxiety and dang, I forgot. Uh, a panic. I don't know why I said manic. It rhymes. Man, a panic attack, because to be in detailed, the site, because like I said, I'm a security guard. The site that I was working, um, it was a halfway house for ex-cons. They just got fresh out. Fresh out, ain't nothing to go back. Literally, with some. And I've had, see, it was co-op, so it was women and men. I didn't have problems with the women. They were nice. And all I had to do was two things. One, if I was on the levels, I had to secure the floors, because they didn't have cameras. At least they had cameras in the elevator. I don't know why I didn't have cameras on the floor, but at the same time, I would do that overnight. So I was, at first I had to stay up, drink a Red Bull, because like staying from 11 p.m. to 7 a.m. it's not the like the easiest thing because you eventually gonna get tired. But at the same time, this person on the floor in the lobby switched up or left, whatever to have you, and then they needed somebody else, so they was training the female guards to do the lobby work, which is um, having the resident ex-con sign in and sign out whenever they leave and come back in. They have to sign their name, you sign their name, and what time they came in, what time they got out, whatever have you, and then they have to sign their signature. That's it. You would think this is the easiest job, but because of personalities and it feels like you're babysitting, it, like I said, wasn't a problem with the women, it was the men. And they were just so dramatic. And I've had issues. One dude uh, claimed to be a quote unquote comedian, but he was damn near not funny. Talking about when he came, because I've been on his floor before, and he wouldn't say nothing. Or he would say weird questions like, do you carry a gun? And I'm like, the hell? Why do you need to know that? So, and then he'll go in his room or he'll talk to himself. So, whatever. And then when I was on the floor, I feel like he was trying to be funny to the guys. And I'm talking about my coworkers, which are our guards, my supervisors. And then there was this, I guess she's a social worker. I don't know. But I'm not saying names to protect the, legal reasons. I'm not saying the person's names or whatever or the place. But at the same time, I remember one night, I should say, he comes in and it's like, you so big, because I'm plus size. And he said it just like that. I wish I was exaggerating. It's like, why are you so big? And I'm like, what the hell? Because I'm eating good, dummy. What kind of question is that? And he was a short, like, not super skinny, but he was super ugly, though. Like, what does my weight have to do with you signing in? And that's it, he said. And then I guess he was just trying to bully me. And that was like, what are we in fucking elementary school? You talking about somebody's weight, but you can't even gain it? And I see you don't got no problem with, like, I don't know. It was just weird. And then one day he said something to me and talking about he's a comedian. It's like, I don't see nothing funny about that, though. You should keep your day job. And then he, the social worker, so-called, comes over there. It's like, what's the problem? Because I told her about it. And she's like, I never experienced that with him. I'm going to talk to him. So she comes over there. It's like, yo, why are you talking to her? Because now you experienced it in front of, and he's like, she's like, why are you acting like that? He's like, because they be disrespected. I cut him off. I'm like, excuse me, I don't disrespect nobody. I never disrespect you, ever. It's you the one with the problem. And then he had nothing to say, because he sounds stupid. Long story short, he went MIA, and lost his bed, because just like, it is a shelter, but they have it sweet. Seriously, they have it sweet. They get their own room. It's got heat, air conditioning, and this is women and men. Whereas in a regular shelter, most likely you're gonna have to share, especially in the assessment. I've been in a shelter and lived in a shelter. You don't have that privilege, so that's why I'm just like, I don't understand why they have so much privilege and they just got out. It's not like their insurance is covering it. It's some type of program. It's a program, but it's cool. But it's just like, dang, you mean they get breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and they get like everything. They don't get, like, if they went to the hospital, they don't get covered by that. But they do get help getting an apartment. That's the main reason why they're in that program, to get an apartment. And like I said, the women come in, do what they have to do, come out, go to work because they can work. They even got cars. I'm like, dang, you mean to tell me if I just got arrested or went to prison, you mean to tell me if I just get to prison, I might go to a program like this and get an apartment? It made me feel some type of way. But at the same time, it's all good because I got my own place anyway. But at the same time, I was just like, wow, they live in lovely here. I mean, the place they were at was not lovely. It was type trash because it had rats and roaches and stuff like that. It was nasty. But at the same time, the food was good. But when you get like, I feel like this is a privilege because the food was good for the shelter. For a shelter, the food was good, and they was letting us have like the guards have food or whatever. And they don't give you like juice; they give you water. Sometimes, you know, you got people that get favorites and all this BS. I don't got no favorites. I don't know you. I'm trying to work. I'm trying to get paid. That's it. I'm doing my job. That's why another person, because like I said, the males all have this. I don't know what to call it. Like this dramatic. Like I need to be babysit. I need a therapist. I need to go to the like. I was gonna say hospital, but I don't know. They just need more attention. And I get it, if you've been inside for a long period of time, you don't get that attention from police, correctional officers, whatever have you. So when you get outside, it's like, oh man, I don't know what to do except for go back. So this one dude sweating, alcoholic, come inside. And because majority of my supervisors were Muslim. So he's like, coming in is sweating again, got music on. He says, what's the problem, brother? He's like, nah man, if they don't give me, wait, did I come in sweat? Yeah, I did. If they don't give me an apartment,
Things on sale, stranger.
hold up,
What are you buying?
they better have this. Okay, wait, no,
What are you
I don't have that
buying?
much, so
Is that
yay.
all, stranger?
Okay,
Come back anytime.
anytime. So he's like, man, if they don't give me an apartment right now, I'm effing up everybody. And I was like, what the hell is wrong with this dude? Like, what the hell are you talking about? So, he tells us his story like, I'm supposed to have violins playing all of a sudden. And then,
I wonder if you can see me, Mr. Kennedy.
If you even scratch her, I'll break your bones.
First, we shall see if you can make it this far. I'll be waiting.
can I see it again? Anyway, so then, after he tells his story and all that, I thought he was gonna cry, to be honest. But then, once he was finished, I'm like, okay, he gotta sign in. Cause I don't know, sometimes the freaking staff be like, and it's just sad because it's my supervisors that are allowing this BS. I was just like, he gotta sign in. Yo, let him sign in. So I'm like, sir, you gotta sign in. Let me go back inside because this guy. So, you gotta sign in. And then he look at me. You don't like me? Like that. I'm serious. You don't like me? And I'm like, huh? I just need you to sign in. So he's just like, he says something and he walks out yelling and hooting and hollering to somebody else. So then he comes back in and is walking off. So I'm like, what does this got to do with signing in? It's the easiest thing. You just use a pen and scribble. Some people just put a check. But this dude is so dramatic because he's drunk. And then here comes Miss, let me ease on in for some reason. And she's like, what's the matter? Oh, blah, blah, blah. I'ma F this bitch up. I said F, but I'm gonna fuck this bitch up. Fuck up this bitch. Or whatever he said. Like he was gonna harm me. And I started laughing because it was like, I know that you think because this dude's from a gang that I'm supposed to be scared. And I'm thinking, you don't know where I came from. And I don't really know where you came from. So we just strangers. So you don't got nothing to lose. That's what it is. And this is why he thinks that he gonna threaten me. He not threatening the men. This is the problem with that site. The men were always gotta puff up their chest. But to women, I don't know about other shifts, but it would be to me. And it's just like, what did I do? I did nothing wrong. All I'm doing is my job. So then, because again, the dudes that were like the guards want to be friends with these dudes. I don't give no fucks about what's going on with, whatever. Like, I'm here to do a job. That's why every time I came in there, I was trying to get on the floor instead of the lobby. And nobody wanted to be on the floor because you gotta deal with these examples of people who have issues. It's beyond me. And I was just like, yeah, I tried to ignore it, but it was just like, you ain't gonna do shit, nigga. What the fuck? And that's when I realized that it's very sad where sometimes I'll joke and stuff like that, but in different situations, I kind of think about it like, this dude has nothing to lose. He doesn't have no problem with going back. So it is a cry for help. He's threatening me when I did nothing to him but asked him to sign in. If it's so hard to sign in, why even bother? Go back to prison. Stop wasting people's time. There's actual people that want to get out and change their life and move on from the situation. I don't, like, yes, you was incarcerated for how long? Some people 40 years, 16 years. There was one dude, he was a kid when he was incarcerated and then came out as a young adult. So it's still kind of like stuck like, damn, I wasted my time in prison. That's the thing that they have to comprehend and realize, that they have to want to change. Not even change, and not for nobody but themselves. So what are we talking about? Okay, we brought up Gabby Hanna, and then we talked about incarcerated people. I'm saying there is a common ground. Because just like Gabby Hanna, and these inmates, we have, and a lot of people in the world have issues. And we can't wait for somebody to be Captain Save-A-Ho. Not saying that I'm a hoe. But I'm just saying, stop trying to find somebody to be the hero in your life. The real hero is yourself. And I don't think it was the healthiest thing to do for her to vent on social media. I don't even think it's venting. It was just mainly her getting attention. Was it the right attention? I don't know. You're gonna have to ask her. Was that the right attention? But her intentions were obsolete. We don't know her intentions. That's why 16 Leo was trying to say, I hope this wasn't like to promote music, because she was singing a lot. But also the fact is that your mental health is just as important as your physical health. There's people with amazing bodies. They got women with like the Instagram look, you know, big boobs and big ass flat stomach, or the guy that you see 1,000 times on TikTok or Instagram with a nice body, and then he's wearing sweatpants, if you get my drift. But at the same time, what are they like mentally besides their body? Do they have a good relationship with their friends, with their family? Do they have goals and aspirations in life? Do they have trauma? And have they also holding in trauma is not the healthiest thing. That's what I'm learning at 30 years old. Not just now, but I just realized. No, I didn't just realize. I know that this is a damn fact. anybody that, like, all of our lives aren't perfect. Somehow, some people have no traumatic experiences in their life. That's amazing. But could have also depression. Like, nobody is perfect. I don't care who they are. And you know what? If you want to fulfill being perfection, I don't agree with it, because somebody's always going to find a flaw. But in a more confident boost for myself, do I say I'm perfect? No, because I've already got, like, I don't got no skeletons in my closet, but I do have experiences that made me stronger than I am. So I am flawless in the sense of I don't have that weight on my shoulders anymore. I don't say monkey on my back or anything like that. It's kind of racist. No, but I don't have that feeling anymore. Of course, there are gonna be down days. Of course, there's gonna be times where I just want to be left alone. I say this a lot. I don't like people. I really don't. I don't. It's not that I hate them or anything. It's just the fact that a lot of people are so I I don't know. I think I'll say narcissistic, but it's more like into themselves, where, oh, it's about me and blah blah blah, and I'm just like, bleh. Kick down the door. Oh great, my phone's ringing. Hold on. Who is this? Hello?
Hello, I'm looking for Fat Morrow. I hope I'm pronouncing the name correctly. Or Carol.
You got the wrong number.
Is this 347-520?
I know what you got, but who the hell was that? Fat Morrow? This is not them.
Smith? I must have the wrong number. Okay, thank you.
Come on, bro. That's so horrible, man. Somebody just got my name wrong. And I'm not answering that. Talking about some Fat Morrow. What the hell is that? Is that a joke? I got a text and I'm like, who is this? Where are they? Oh. Yeah. I can just run, right? Oh, why did I run? Come on, man. Oh, great. Dang it. Yeah. Look at you slide down the stairs. Oh, let me throw. Do I have one? Yes, I do. Dang it! Friggin', I'm running. I'm running! Anyways. So, I was saying all that to say that my job was taking a mental toll on me. because I was having a panic attack. And prior to that panic attack, I was smoking and not taking my medication correctly. I have a habit which I'm breaking. I'm taking my medication now, but like at the same time, I had this mindset that, oh, it's making me gain weight, I should stop taking it. Oh, you know what? You're right. I should stop taking it. But it was any excuse to stop taking my medication because I didn't want to. And it was, yeah, like psychiatric medication does make you gain weight, but now that I am getting a grip on reality, I need this medication. Yeah, but what the hell? Oh, there it is. Ah, balls. Yay! I didn't even know she was on Vine. I thought she'd been on YouTube, to be honest. That was random. I was talking about Gabby Hanna. I thought she was originally on YouTube and then went on, like, TikTok. But, she was from the video of 16 Leo, which I also like watching his videos. He's funny. That goes to show how much of a Viner I had a Vine, but I didn't really take it seriously like that. I was just doing random stuff. Yeah, but I'm gonna get out of this amazing place and stuff. Yeah, me too. Oh shit. What the hell is that? Isn't there a door over there? Where is this? Oh shit. Oh god, run! Yeah. These guys have wives and kids. Oh, sugars. Sugars! Yeah. Let me see. Okay. Come on, man. Oh yeah. Wait, take it. Is there a snake in there? Nothing. I would prefer to be nothing than a snake, damn it. Ah, sugars. Cool. sugars. Oh god. Oh, why did I run into that? Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, darn it. That was dumb. Why is he following me? What did I do? These were my favorite monsters too. Not anymore. Oh shit. Well damn. At least I saved. That's good. Yeah. But yeah. No. Oh cool. But yeah. I enjoyed this conversation we had. Getting close to the hour mark. I try to have these videos at least an hour, but we'll continue. I might, today is Saturday, so like and it's the weekend of the Labor Day, so probably Tuesday maybe, I don't want to say a day and then I don't do it, but at the same time, we're not stuck anymore, we're going further into the game, so, I'm gonna look at before Tuesday or whatever day I do this, come back to this. I'm gonna look at the previous video I did so I can stay on topic of, because I know I said something about talking about something else, and I was gonna talk about that in the next video, which is this video. But yeah, if you guys have any questions, like, or I'm good with advice. But don't ask me questions about like something that you should ask a professional. I'm just going by my experience, and one thing I wouldn't do is give you advice I would not do, cause I heed my own advice. Like at least I try to do that, and I listen to other people's advice and I take it. I'll just be asking and don't do it. You know what I mean? Cause that's a waste of asking. And there's people that will ask you advice, and if it don't work out, they're gonna blame you. It's like, whoa. I haven't had that happen. Excuse me. I haven't had that happen, because at the end of it, it's just like, I can't make you do something. You can either do it or do what you want. And at the end of this, I didn't talk about Gabby Hanna for clout or anything like that, or people to view it. It was a topic of conversation, even though, you know, it's still relatively recent, and it has something to do with mental health. And I try to go on different topics besides talking about my experience, so people have a better understanding where I'm coming from. When I'm not speaking to do harm. I'm only trying to give like a better view of what bipolar looks like, because it's not like the movies. It's not like 13 Reasons Why. I didn't even watch that show, and I overheard that people were that also have mental illness or mental health disorders, mental disorders, say that it was not accurate when it came to the mental health situation. But at the same time, there are movies that do get it right, and then there's other movies, or shows I should say, that don't get it right, which we should talk about in the next video maybe if you guys are interested. So I want to keep it short. Yeah, short. It's 56 minutes, but once it hits the hour block, I'm gonna end this video. But overall, that was just an example to say, like, Gabby Hanna, and then even talking about people that I had to deal with that doing my job, that it comes in different ways, like mental health problems. Like unless you get help from a professional, you always will be kind of in the same stigma. And like, I don't know if Gabby Hanna has a psychiatrist or a therapist or seeks counseling. I don't know if she takes medication, but I am an advocate for mental health. Like, I help people. I've also been a peer counselor before with people that are even older than me, needing guidance and stuff. So it's not like I've never experienced it and I'm just going just by my experience. It's just that I know that help is not scarce, especially if you live in the city. They have more of an understanding. Like, I'm from Jersey, and they did right by, like, it's not perfect, but the things in the city is more complicated because they see a lot of personalities, a lot of people in and out, and I wish they were better handling and making it not just seem like we're all the same. Whereas in Jersey, when I was younger, I feel like maybe because I was younger, they were like more, depends on the place that you go, because I've been in New York for 7 years, and 2016 and 2020 was the most hectic times of me going to the hospital because I was going multiple times. And I realized that, like, not all hospitals know, not that they don't know what they're doing, it's just that they're there, like, they don't help the situation, they make it worse. And I think I'll go further into another video of my experience with hospitals. I have talked about this in a past video before, but I want to do the pros and the cons. And I'm not just bashing hospitals because I had a bad experience. I'm going by the professional side of why they need to be more, because I've heard, like, from, because I've been to Bellevue, I've been to Mount Sinai, I've been to Harlem Hospital, and like South Bronx Hospital. I don't know, I forgot which one it was, but I've been to multiple hospitals, and I'm not gonna say, oh, I have a favorite, because that's just weird. Why would I have a favorite hospital? When at the point when I'm there, I want to get the help. I want to get help, but I want to get eventually out, because you don't have, like, you have a schedule. Like, you get up in the morning, they give you your medication, you get breakfast, and then they might have a group, and that's going to be like at least 30 minutes, and then you go back to wandering around or watching TV or something like that. But at the same time, that's one of the things I want to talk about in another video. So we're getting closer to couple more seconds till the hour mark. Thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed this video, please leave a like. If you enjoyed what I'm talking about and the topics, I do have more videos. Please subscribe. You know, you never know, you might enjoy other videos I've had. Please watch my previous videos, because I don't just talk about mental health. I have skits, I have cooking, I do it all, man. I'm a Jackie of all trades, you know what I'm saying? Okay, with that being said, thank you guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.